Good afternoon. Hi, Richard. Marks. Good to see you. All right, we can get started, I guess. So we're a little bit more than two, but they'll show, I think. So we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see. Richard has the first. Does Spirit have for you for next week? Let's see. What does Spirit have for Richard for next week? Personally, ups and downs. Be alert. Use your discernment next week. There are going to be some things that are going to try and take your focus away from what you're trying to manifest. You have the ability not to allow that. Be observant, be alert, be focused, especially be focused on what you desire. Is it a good week? All in all, a very good week for you. What do we have in the card? I'm getting abundance, but I'm not necessarily taking that as financial. It could be other things. It could be whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Let's see what the card gives us for Richard for next week. If you can bring that card forward, top or bottom? Top. We have the Chaska, Star of Venus. And that is number 20. All right. Chaska, Star of Venus supports an inner shift to higher consciousness. Whether or not you consider yourself to be financially skillful, part of your sacred power and purpose includes the healing of economic and financial matters in your life and the world. You are meant to experience abundance, creating and sharing prosperity from a place of inner spiritual security. A healing liberation from poverty consciousness allows the universe to work through you more easily without the obstruction of negative conditioning. Financial healing is indicated. Let go of fear and trust unconditionally that the universe is supporting you. What brings you a sense of joy, purpose, and passionate devotion? Focus on that. Believe in your ability to thrive by being and expressing your authentic self. Notice how you relax into flow and more easily attract what you need when you acknowledge that the universe wants you to flourish through being you. Focus on putting your beautiful beliefs out into the world, not in consuming the negativity or fear of others. Give of your spirit abundantly. Nothing is beyond the reach of divine assistance. Trust in this, and you can fulfill your purpose of being a positive influence in the world. I hope that resonates with you. Richard. Hi, everybody. See you're coming through. Hi, Marix. I am glad I'm here to do readings too. Marix. You have an older sister who died at birth. Does she have a special message for her? Is there a message for Marks? Angel, angel, angel. Okay, I'm being guided to another deck. Not one that I'm all that accustomed to, but we shall see what the cards say. What does your sister say? What does Mark's sister have for her? Just be more observant. There are times when you are wondering whether or not she's around, but she always is, helping to guide you. She leaves things, coins, dimes especially. Sometimes you'll get white feathers. Those do come from her to let you know that she's around. But most of the time you are not really paying that much attention to it. But just to let you know that she'll still be doing that. Let's see, what does she have in the cards? Be patient. Things are happening. She's guiding you along the path. She knows what you want. She's hoping to manifest that. All right. Top or bottom? Top again. You get the Malkuth Ground the Kingdom card. Let's see. Malkuth, let's see. Yeah, that's what I hate about the smaller cards, especially because you cannot really focus on it. That's a little bit better, but not much. So, and the thing I don't like about these cards are they are not organized. They're not alphabetical. They're not numbered. So you have to dig and look for them. Focus. 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 There we go. The 10th and final emanation, the physical world in which we live, the domain of mankind. Malkuth is an emanation of emanations, the culmination of the many aspects that form the tree of life. Everything from our bodies to the experiences we have in them to the world in which we exist is Malkuth. The infinite space that expands across the universe is a manifestation of her. At the feet of the tree, the ground stretches outward, forming a base. This is the space where Malkuth exists. She is beyond just being the lowest point. She is the foundation itself, being the thing that we experience every moment in our lives. Malkuth contrasts clearly with Keter, whose existence is marked by its total unknowing ability. This is not really all that personal. As with all things in the tree, one mirrors the other, forming a complete continuum through which we can understand the boundaries of existence. This is found in the earth, our bodies, and home. So you are basically the base of all things, the foundation of yours and your loved one's path is what I'm getting. And I am probably going to toss these because they don't give us much of whatever it is that we need. So let's go to the Earth Warriors cards. I have time today. I'm not going anywhere really. just yet, so we got plenty of time. For Marks, what does her older sister have for her in these cards? These are much better. Okay. What do we got? Top to bottom. Bring the card forward. Top or bottom? Top. Very well. You are Medicine Horse. Progress on the path. I would suspect you are moving without hesitation. Number 41. All right. There is a powerful and sacred bond between your soul and the animal kingdom. If you have a beloved animal who has left this world for the spirit world, here is the message that this beautiful being is protected by spirit and is loved and peaceful now. That creature is completely forgiven and completely forgiving. You are also guided to honor the inner knowing that flows naturally from your instincts and intuition. I am getting this is not just for animals. This is coming from your sister too. As you respect your inner guiding wisdom, your life experience will improve. You will successfully navigate your way around negativity. This is coming from her. Healing, spirit communication, and loving repair of the sense of self after any type of abuse is indicated. There is spiritual support and assistance for a journey ahead that will take you far. Progress is being made. Hope that resonates with you, Marks. Marks again. Will we see any high-level arrests this month from the release of Epstein files? Yes. In fact, they should be starting this coming week. I get Hillary. I get Obama. Who else? Some are foregoing the exposure because they're speaking. They've turned into little birds. Prominent figures. Well, the first one has already come out. That was Prince Andrew. But I'm also getting Hillary Clinton. I'm also getting Obama. And others that have already been taken care of. Those will come out in the disclosure. Anything else? Disruptions in Congress. Some of those in Congress you may not see in session anymore. They have been taken. Hope that resonates with you, Marks. Hi, Drew. Good to see you. You are here now. You can get started. Okay, thank you very much. It's so happy to have a boss, you know? Hi, Remy. All right, Margaret. Should I just relax next week? Should Margaret just relax next week? Spend time with kids. Relax. Yes. You need to take time for yourself and those close to you. Don't forget, even with the daily struggles of life, you need time for yourself as well. So when the kids are not around and they're in school, take time out for yourself. Hope that resonates. Margaret, answer is yes. Hey, Bowen. Go on. Sean. Hugh. What does Spirit think of Aveline for your next job? Abeline? What is Abeline good for Sean's next job? May not seem like it at first, but I'm getting a very strong yes. It'll grow on you really quick. So that would be a very positive move for you. Hope that resonates. Sean. Sylvia. Would like to know if I will be able to reconnect with my daughter. Will Sylvia already be able to reconnect with her daughter? In time, be patient. I'm getting a fairly strong yes, but you have to be patient. It comes with a timing, and timing has to be right. She'll come around. Just be patient and loving and supportive. Hope that resonates with you, Sylvia. Margaret. Will Monday work in Margaret's favor for Section 8 hearing? Will the Section 8 hearing for Margaret on Monday work in her favor? Fairly strong yes to that. Yes, it will. Hope that resonates. Let's check the coffee page. All right. Got that. McB00. When will my sleep get better? Losing my mind here. You are not the only one. Trust me, it's the energies that are coming off from the sun. The energies are going haywire. I, in fact, just ended up having a 11 and a half hours sleep last night, which is very uncommon for me. Will your sleep get any better? Patience in time, yes. Between the energies from the sun, the shifting of the earth, the magnetic energy, everything is a little out of whack, but it's being refined, it's being realigned That would give it about another 3 to 4 weeks on the energy. There's going to be ups and downs. Some days are going to be better than others, but it'll all eventually subside. Hope that resonates with you. McBee. Come on. V says, I should not. Changing my application. Wait for questions. The internet says I should attach documents and an explanation. Should I consult with AA or RR? Who is the right advisor? Okay. Who should I want to consult with? Would it be AA or RR? I'm getting both are good. However, RR works a little harder for you. So I would go with RR. That would be your right advisor. Hope that resonates, Powen. Margaret, should I just let my new job go? Why would you want to do that? Should Margaret just let her new job go? I'm getting no. You should not. Hope that resonates, Margaret. Debbie, does it look good that I will have access to a med bed by the end of March? Will Debbie L will be able to receive a red med bed by the end of March? I'm getting a no. Not March. How about April? Yeah, I'm getting April for you for the med bed. Also, may I have a message from Spirit? Okay, we have for Debbie for Spirit. What do we have for Debbie? I'm getting a lot of for everybody coming up is be alert and be attentive, be observant. This goes for you as well. Things are coming around. You need to use your discernment for family matters, especially. Energies may not be as productive as normal. Things are starting to happen in the public eye. More will be shown next week. Okay, top or bottom? Bottom. Gotcha. Aloha ki akua. Blessings of the Supreme Being. Number 25, and that's what you have. Number 25. What else do we have for her? For Debbie L. 25. A blessing is coming to you now. Things do not need to be complicated. When you are confusing yourself with too many variables, too much information, fear and doubt, focus on filling your heart with love and let everything else just go. When you open your heart to divine guidance and let go with faith, Spirit will handle all matters in your life. Rather than making you passive, this will inspire you to take only the most helpful actions. This oracle indicates an answered prayer and that Spirit has you covered in a situation of concern. You are healing and deepening your relationship with the divine. Very good. Nice card. Hope that resonates with you, Debbie. McBee, how can I be supportive of my friend James? He's so overwhelmed. What? But don't want to be intrusive. If you haven't already, let him know that you are available for anything that he might need help with. You're ready to listen. If he wants advice, you can give that, but he doesn't necessarily need to take it. Just let him know that you're around and that you're on his side and you can help if he wishes. But it's free will. It's up to him in this instance. Just let him know you're available. Hope that resonates, McBee. They're around. You just have to pay attention. Remy. Margaret, was my taxpayer telling me the truth? Was Margaret's taxpayer telling her the truth? Yes. In most instances, as to what your taxpayer is saying, is a yes. It's not real strong, but it's up there. It's up there. Hope that resonates, Margaret. Thank you, McBee. It's just shining from my bald head underneath. Drew, what is the likely outcome of this legal situation? And what can I do to protect my home? Let's break that out. What is the likely outcome of the present legal situation for Drew? Is the law working on his side? I get yes, the law is working on your side on this one, whatever that situation is. Let's see if something pops up here. What lies beneath? What can you do to protect your home? Make sure you're not falling behind on your mortgage. If you are, try and bring that up to present. Make sure all paperwork is in order. Oh, that popped out. You got a couple. Oh, interesting. Something about the bank. There's a bank failure. Bank failure coming. So in case that's part of your legal situation, which I assume it is, since you're trying to protect your home as well, it looks like you are on the winning side. Yeah, it looks like the bank is failing in whatever it is that they're trying to do. Hope that resonates, Drew. Hi, Ann. Good to see you. Sharon, McBoo, Drew, Remy, Richard, Nadia, and Mary. Hope you're all doing well. Margaret would like to know if she's traveling next month. Well, that would be up to you, Margaret. Free will. But let's see. Does it look like Margaret has the opportunity to travel next month? You have the opportunity to travel if you so desire. Yes. Not a problem. Margaret, will you be celebrating next month? Again, free will. But I am seeing you celebrating, yes. Hope that's resonating. Mary, your youngest biological granddaughter has a painful cyst on her cheek. Do you feel it will be helped with antibiotics? Will antibiotics help Mary's granddaughter with the cyst that's on her cheek? Those antibiotics that are being thought about, will they be helpful? I'm getting a fairly strong yes. Yes, they will. Nothing to worry about. Hope that resonates. Mary. And what killed 1,000 birds in New Jersey a couple days ago? And mostly Canadian geese. Word comes up frequency. A frequent sound frequency was being used. Was this being a test? They were testing a sound frequency for some odd reason. Yeah, I get a strong yes to that. I hope that resonates. They need to stop. You can't read the chat. Driving on, when are you not driving on the highway? Yeah. Moon Joe called this AM and said he wanted me to get a hold of his son Bobby, or he felt that he was having a heart. Why would Joe not be able to call his son? Okay. Well, let's see. Is Bobby having a heart attack? I get yes, he's having a heart attack. Should she call 911? I get strong yes to you going ahead and calling 911 anyway, even though Joe said not to. I think he was just Not sure if he was having one or not, but I'm getting a strong yes for Bobby having one. Hope that resonates. And will it ever come out about crimes against humanity about the last 6 years? I'm getting a very strong yes and more than 6 years. A lot more. Hope that resonates. And Richard, will the EBS happen the first week of March? Will the EBS happen the first week of March? Not the current plan. I'm getting a no. Will it happen next week? Current plan is next week. Is it towards the latter end? I'm getting like towards the end of next week. Or maybe Thursday, Friday, somewhere around there, give or take. Since Spirit does not give us an exact date, but that's what I'm getting at the moment. So let's hope that happens. Because everything starts with that. Did the Supreme Court ruling expose the justices that are compromised with their ruling? Strong yes, and that was the intention. Yes, it did. Hope that resonates. Moon. And any message from my youngest brother who passed, and his first heavenly birthday is Monday the 23rd. I am going to go to something else. Yeah, that's interesting. Not sure what that was. Okay. Can't do that. We're going with the dragons. We will go with the dragons today. Is there a message from Anne's youngest brother? Who passed on his first heavenly birthday? Oh no. Let's see. Any message from Anne's youngest brother who passed? Where his first heavenly birthday is Monday, the 23rd of this month. He's growing. He hasn't stopped growing, actually. He's happy where he is. He knows where he is. He's with family. But you've got a few. But only 2 come face up. All right, let's go with that. You have 2 messages. Let's go with the first, which is Raphael and Tobit, number 30. Raphael says, now, my friend, have you managed? Oh, by the way, That's what you got. Raphael and Tobit. I'm not going to do that anymore because the camera doesn't even pick it up all that well. Now, my friend, how have you managed to create such chaos within your system? I'm impressed. I look at you and I see I have much to do. Come, let's clear and cleanse this together. Give yourself a month in which to visualize me every day. The card will help you. Hold it over your heart. Holding this over your heart. Imagine that you are standing, or that Raphael is standing before you, and his radiant being is entering into you. I will work from within to create divine order wherever you have left chaos. Meditate and recognize where fear, desperation, rejection, and all self-destructive patterns of behavior have become lodged within you. Then visualize every day how my holy sword glow is condensing your second chakra, just as it was created to do. Raphael is accompanied by a dragon called Tobit, who has been incorrectly described as a good and wise demon in ancient scripture. That would be the first one from Raphael. The second one, Kasumi and Kayana, 39, and the dragon. The dragon. There we go. All right. Kasumi is accompanied by a very beautiful female leopard dragon that he has named Kayana, meaning treasure. Here is your message from Kayana. We have come to accompany you on part of your journey with joy and ease. We bring you the highest form of transformation, the kind that feels both light and good, and we will fill you with absolute clarity. Follow Kathumi's teachings. It is time for change and to let go of all the heaviness within you and around you. The first step is to make a decision. So you need to meditate and focus on all those negative feelings that you've had in the past to the present for Raphael to help heal you from within. And that's going to be like a daily thing for you to find some time where you're not going to be interrupted. Hope this all resonates with you. And Marox. Will you be babysitting your granddaughter in April while your daughter is traveling? Well, that would be free will. But let's see. If that's something that you want to do, will she be babysitting your granddaughter in April? I am sensing a very, very strong yes, you will, and you will have fun with your granddaughter. Hope that resonates. Marks. Sean. Really? This. Capone is here, making it difficult to type. Keeps laying on my head and up and down. Sylvia. You got skipped. Oh, wait, hang on. Margaret, what do you mean you got skipped? Which one? Which retype the one that I skipped, Margaret? Because I know I've done at least two or three of yours already. Retype it, and we'll go to Sylvia. Just one more question, please. A month ago, I had a Kundalini experience. I felt it from your root chakra to your crown chakra. C as N. You please tell me if it was that. Did it go up your spine? I get a strong yes. Yes, it was. Hope that resonates. Come on, what can I do to improve my sleep? Um, hmm. Your sleep patterns are affected because of the energies. Reading might help. That puts a lot of people to sleep. And that's a natural way. I would not go with sleeping pills per se, unless they were absolutely 100% natural. I find it a lot easier for me to go to sleep if I really wanted to do one of two things, either read a book or meditate. Meditation, sometimes you calm all of your nerves and you relax all of your muscles, and that helps. Hope that resonates. Brandon, what is the spiritual energy around you at this time? Is there a special spiritual energy around Brandon? And what is it? Patience, perseverance, tranquility. Focus on those three. That will help guide you for the next month, is what I'm getting. Hope that resonates. That's the spiritual energy you need to focus on. That is around you and guiding you at this time. Hope that resonates, Brandon. To Mary. Last week I took a fall and hit my elbow on the cement. Oh, sorry to hear that. Do I need to get an x-ray? Does Mary need an x-ray from the on her elbow from the fall? Free will would not advise it unless you see discoloration or you feel a break of some sort. Get in touch with your doctor. Let him diagnose what you have without an x-ray first. You don't want radiation. You really don't. That's more poison than anything else. Even though they like to tell you that it's good for you, it's not. I don't care about how many rads there are. Hope that resonates with you. Check with your doctor. Don't go for the x-ray unless it's absolutely necessary. Hope that resonates. Okay, Pawan. Would RR advise going with VE or the internet or something else? Would RR advise going with VE? I'm getting no on that. Would RR advise going with the internet? Collect opinions is what I'm getting. More than one. Get RR's opinion. Look on the internet, redo some research, and get more than one opinion on that. And then make up your own mind. Use discernment. Meditate on it. Focus on it. The answer will come. Hope that resonates, Pawan. Sharon, will I make the trip in July? Well, that'd be free will to see your granddaughter, or would that be a mistake? Free will, but let's see what that opportunity has for you on this present timeline. Should Sharon make the trip in July to see her granddaughter? Would that be a mistake? I'm not getting that it would be a mistake. Should she go? I'm getting a very strong yes that you ought to go ahead and make the trip. It would not be a mistake. Hope that resonates with you, Sharon. What should I pursue? Should I pursue I now or in 3 to 6 weeks? Let's go with the energy on this. Should go on, pursue this, or do it in 3 to 6 weeks. Should pursue now. Or in 3 to 6 weeks. I get 4 to 5 weeks. Not now. Hope that resonates. 4 to 5 weeks. And did my mother only have one life insurance policy? No, let's do it this way. How many insurance policies did Anne's mother have? Yes, she's only had one. There's only one life insurance policy. Hope that resonates. And Richard, did your lawyer sell you out to Camping World? Did Richard's lawyer sell him out to Camping World? I'm getting a no. They did not. He did not. Did not sell you out. Hope that resonates. Bobby rarely answers. If Bobby rarely answers, Moon, 911. they'll know how to reach or get a police for a wellness check. Well, that would be 911 too. Well, that's what I was getting. Bobby was having a heart attack. Well, that's not what you said, was it? Because the way you wrote it, it sounded like Joe was asking you not to call, but he was trying to get a hold of Bobby. Is it Bobby that was having the heart? I'm no, I'm confused now too. Somebody was having a heart attack. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Was Joe having a heart attack? It was Bobby having a heart attack. This is mixed feelings, but I get more of Joe now than I do Bobby, but they're both are having issues with their heart at present time. More so Joe. I would do a wellness check on Joe as well. Actually, both, to be honest, because I'm getting mixed. They're both having heart issues. Crazy. Hope that resonates. All right. Does Topo Chico really have higher PFAS forever chemicals and arms? Does Topo Chico really have higher PFAS forever chemicals that do harm to human bodies? Sometimes the answers come a little bit slow, but I'm getting a yes. Yes, they do. It's not as strong as you would think, but it is strong enough. Hope that resonates. Nadia, your cousin, would like to know if he has any message from his sister who passed last year. Dragon, dragon. Is there a message for Nadia's cousin from his sister that passed last year? Sister's trying to help guide you through what you're going through now. Has been protecting you as much as she could. May need help. There are people there to help you, but your current living condition is not conducive to where you should be. You are being protected, however. Let's see what the cards have. What else? I'm getting what lies beneath. All right. Bring the card forward, please. Well, that was quick. All right. That had nothing to do with the situation. Here we go. What lies beneath? What's being brought forth is there's a fake apology. Whoever was controlling you during your living arrangement, I'm getting when the apology was not real. Just remember you're being protected. There are those that are around you now that are helping to guide you, just as your sister is. She has not been far from you. Hope that resonates. Yeah, Nadia's cousin. Lisa, is Kyle going to follow my advice on looking into taking a kinesiology class next term or the following term? He is going with his heart. He is following where his heart is leading him. Not through what you want. Is he really happy taking business classes or just going through the motions? Is he happy taking business classes? Yes, he is. Is he going to? He's not going through the motions. Is that correct? Correct. He's on his own path, on his own journey. Let him be, is what I'm getting. It's his path. It's what he was meant to do. Hope that resonates with you, Lisa. Mahalo. Thank you, Marks. Purple, good to see you, Eva. Any messages from Soul Family? Patience, courage. Things happening the next couple of weeks where you need to stand your ground. There will be times that would not be conducive to your happiness. But you can avoid all that. Be discerning. Use that discernment. Focus on your intent. Keep a positive outlook. Don't let them have the negativity to enter into you. This is not only family around you, but it's also acquaintances. Okay, what was that? It is time to take action. You are now in current need of structure, order, and clarity. That comes from the cat joker. Time to work on yourself. Time to work inward. And yes, be alert, but don't focus on all that's going on around you. Hope that resonates with you, Eva. Meditate and breathing puts you to sleep. Yeah, it does me too. Sometimes. And should I go to my mother's burial end of May? Free will. What does it look like if Anne goes to her mother's funeral in May? I get good. You should go. Pay no attention to other family members. You are you. Let them be them. Don't let them take your energy away. It is time for you to stand up, to take control, and be the person you were meant to be. The past is the past. Work in the now. There is so much of you that is good that they do not recognize, and that is not your problem. That is their problem. They have to deal with that. Don't let them get you down. Time to be assertive and stand on your own 2 feet. It's your mother. Hope that resonates. And what has my sister done with State of Dog Bank my mother had? State of Dog Bank. Never heard that. What has Anne's Margaret sister done with the State of Dog Bank that the mother had? If this is about money, I'm getting she's spent or is spending it. For herself. Is sister going to show my mother banking account? She added her name on with the state. Yes. I'm getting a mixed signal here. It's she she doesn't know if she wants to show it or if she should. It will be found out though. It does not look good for her. And that's all I'm getting. Hope that resonates. Uh, Sharon, I'll get to you just as soon as I check the coffee. Okay, Joe called and said he thought he was having. How does he feel now, Moon? Thank you, someone, for the coffee and the creamer coffee. Thank you, Sylvia, for. Oh, thank you. Bless your heart. Thank you very much, Sylvia. Thank you, Pawan, for the coffees. Much appreciated. All right, Sharon. I'll tell you, what is the timeline for monetary funds from military at this point now? What is the timeline for monetary funds for military now? From the military. 3 to 4 weeks. That's the plan on this timeline. I'm getting maybe sooner. Depends on how things occur within the next week. I hope that resonates with you, Sharon. All right, Moon. Yeah, I would keep an eye on the both of them, Bobby and Joe. All right, and cayenne pepper for heart attack, does it help? For some is what I'm getting, not for everybody. Depends on if they can handle the spice. Hope that resonates. And yes, you can, if you wish. Can you get a message? McB. What is the message for McB? What do we have? Work on your alignment. Meditate. You're a little off balance right now. Have someone go through your chakras. Find out which ones are out of balance. Work on those. Patience comes up once again. It's going to be a rough, and this seems to be for everybody because it's coming up for most everybody. It's going to be a lot of more ups and downs the next couple of weeks. Use your discernment. It may be a time of testing for us. Learn how to discern more. Be more sovereign to yourself. You are far more powerful than what you think you are, is what I get. Let's see, is there anything from the animals? The Earth Warriors. What do we have from the Earth Warriors? Top or bottom? Top. Kanini. In each other we find ourselves. I really need to get a better camera. Kanini. Number 42. All right. Healing is indicated, especially of wounds about connection and trust, safety and tribe, belonging and permission to be a unique individual. At a physical level, more vitality and ample energy for healing are indicated. At a spiritual level, a deepening awareness of unified consciousness is opening up within you, which will bring you into deeper divine communion and increase your effectiveness as a healing presence and sacred activist in this world. You have a destiny to fulfill, and there will be much help from many different people to fulfill it. The universe wants you to succeed. Do not hesitate to ask and receive assistance, for the fulfillment of the mission helps you. Hope that resonates with you. Boo. McBoo. Can you get a message from my Uncle Gene, who passed last year? What does Gene have? Uncle Gene. Is there a message from Uncle Gene? Sometimes you question his presence. He says, don't worry, he's around a lot. Every time you think of him, he's around. He is one of the ones that helps to guide you. There are multiple people, angels, guardians that are helping in that regard. You are protected. Know that he is around as often as he can. If you have questions, just ask and meditate for answers. We'll find out if there's a card for you. Yes. It's a time for you to do more spiritual cleansing, more knowledge, to work on yourself. You spent so much time working on others, you've hardly ever worked on yourself as much. This is your time. Top or bottom? Bottom. Bottom it is. You have the goddess of thank you. The goddess of Tehukan. She guards the waters of life. Interesting. I don't know if you can see that. Goddess. Maybe you can pronounce it better than me. I don't know. Number 4. What do we have for McBoo? Number 4. There we go. From your uncle. Consider the need to cut cords to negative or unhelpful influences in your life, whether they be habits, people, or forms of entertainment and media that threaten to distort the pure and wise use of your wild spirit and ignited mind. Whilst it is important that you engage with others, the sacred creator within you requires time and space and solitude, meditation, to process, reflect, contemplate, and create. In other words, work on yourself. Only then can you remember who you are and what is important to you and summon the inner power to act accordingly. In that way, you will not become overly swayed by any lesser force, particularly mainstream consciousness that perpetuates victimizing thought patterns and behaviors. Give yourself a chance for a spiritual, psychological, and emotional timeout and cleansing so that you can recognize the inner truth of your soul and adhere to it faithfully. Hope that resonates. Woo. Check something here. Okay. Deb, any message from Spirit for you? Oh, dragon. You get the dragon. Okay. What do we have for Deb? Let us go ahead and stop the questions, please. No more questions. Let me run that banner. There. Any message for Deb? You have done much already. Time for you to take a break. This is why there are times where others are fulfilling certain things and you are not with them. Relax. There's a special mission ahead for you, particularly. Be patient. You are protected. Your family's protected. There we go. And we have that once again. It is number 13. Time for you to take action. You are now in urgent need of structure, order, and clarity. You get the Cat Joker card. Let's see what that says. That is interesting. Number 13. I'm going to find another deck of cards, I think. I have so many already. This should be interesting. I really don't like rituals. The Joker, or this Joker, is associated with the vibration of the number 13, a holy number that heralds great things. In numerology, 12 plus 1 brings salvation and redemption, like the 12 disciples and Jesus. When added together, the sum of the two digits in 13 is 4, a number that represents structure and order, and indeed the fourth card in the tarot pack is the Emperor. You urgently require structure and order, security and persistence and clarity, and to be able to take control of your life. You hold the thread of your own destiny in your hands. It is time to roll up your sleeves and begin. The time for action is now. Perform the following ritual. It's a long one. The cat signifies that success comes through persistence and trust, but that we must never forget to live and to enjoy life. Take care not to lose yourself in stubbornness and perfectionism. If you want the ritual, I will let you know what that is off air. I don't really like rituals per se, but that will be up to you. I just don't want to go through it on air. Hope that resonates, Deb. Mary, may I get a message from Spirit, please? Go home. Sit down. Wow. I wasn't really ready for that yet. Where are we? There we go. All right. Message from Spirit, the other deck. What do we have for Mary? Ups and downs, yes, indeed. You will be experiencing those as well. Be alert, be focused. Remember, to discern is going to be very beneficial for you for the next month. Plan ahead. Those things that you are waiting for but have not completely planned out yet, this is a time for you to organize and do what you can prior to these events that are forthcoming. Well, that comes out. All right. Lolo, number 16. Lolo says, stand in your light. And it's a butterfly with the sun above. So number 16. What do we have for Mary? Lolo. Don't avoid the spotlight. Try to hide or dull your light to appease another or your fears. Your divine light and beauty are meant to help others, and the only way that can occur is if you allow yourself to be and express it fully. Do not shrink from your magnificence when you feel challenged. Instead, step it up to an entirely new level of boldness. You have a gentle nature, but you are strong. If you have become obsessed with the beauty or power of another, it's time to come back to your own divine beauty to unearth it, explore it, express it, and let it shine. Trying to blend in will drain the energy from you. Let those who are attracted to your light adapt to your level of divine expression. You are the benchmark, and they will evolve to reach you. Hope that resonates, Mary. Go on. Would it help support me? Mindset stack system. Would it help support on build his habits? Or is there something better to find? So will the mindset stack system help Pawan support him and build his habits? Is it beneficial? I'm getting mindset stack system will be extremely beneficial for you. Hope that resonates. Come on. Oh, statue of dog bank. Okay. Yeah, you might want to check that because there's some money missing. Do, do, do. Excellent. And good. Go on. Would SJ and I be able to build a community around PH? Give people a chance to be social, practice exchanging healings. Would SJ and be able to build a community around PH? To give people a place to be social, practice exchanging healings. I'm getting a fairly strong yes. Yes, it would. And was my sister taking all funds my mother had extra every month? Yes. Hang on just a minute. I think I hear somebody knocking on my door. Sorry about that. Apparently, I must be hearing things. Let's see. We got that. Got that. And why does my oldest brother say we can't do anything about sister? He doesn't want any negativity to come up. He doesn't like uh, in family turmoil. He'd rather not fight, just let things be. But your mother's coming in now. I'm getting stand up. Fight for me. You are more powerful than you think you are. You are protected. That's all I'm getting. Hope that resonates. Textros. Two cards want you to know. What do we have for Dextrose? What do the cards want him to know? Did first things first? Let me check something. No paso, Nadia, is no bueno. Is ending. No more no more questions. Okay, let's go back. What do the cards have for Dextrose? Okay, that comes up. Paulik Mana, medicine of the butterfly kachina. Number 6, what do we have for dextrose? Number 6. All right. An apparently lost cause or shattered dream was a necessary part of your transformational journey. What was sacrificed can be reborn into something even more beautiful. You are not meant to turn to the past, as it cannot support you in the way it once did. Trust that you have the inner resources to handle what is happening within you and in your life. You are moving toward a significant psychological, emotional, and perhaps also physical breakthrough and transformation. An inner sense of discomfort may be signaling that something new is unfolding within. It is natural to initially feel a little awkward or uncertain in the face of the unfamiliar. This is a good sign of change stirring from within. Allow nature to take its course. Trust in what is happening, even whilst you don't fully understand it. In the end, it will turn out beautifully and also happen to be a new beginning. Hope that resonates. Dextrose. Richard. Can I get a message from my father that passed away 9 years ago? Does Richard's father have a message for him? Specificity. Be specific when you ask things, is what I'm getting. Sometimes you sit on the outer layers, whatever that means, but you don't focus completely all the way through. Know that you are protected, that I am with you. Go for the gold. You tend to hesitate at times on achieving the things that you want when they're available to you. Time to leave the past in the past and stay in the present. Stay in the now. You can manifest anything you wish if you be specific about what you want. Let that guide you for the rest of your path. And you will begin to see things in a whole new light. Hope that resonates with you, Richard. I'm looking for more questions just in case. Excellent. And all right, cool. Let me check the coffee page one last time. Refresh. Excellent. Thank you all for the coffees and the support. I'm much appreciative. Thank you, Nadia. Everybody stay high vibes. Absolutely. Be discerning now. Stand up. You're all powerful individuals in your own right. Don't let anybody say anything different. Next show will be as it's scheduled at the moment. Sorry about yesterday. Wednesday at the usual time. and Saturday next week. That will be the ending of February. So Wednesday and Saturday. Hope that resonates with you all, and I'll see you there. Love and light until then. Enjoy your weekend. Whether it's snow or rain. It's raining right here right now, so I'm going to enjoy that. Love and light. Bye now.